I want to just rap with y'all a little bit on some things, because I would say with this new time of the social media, they are switching up some things here, because most people are not paying attention to where this country's going. I always say that people ain't paying attention. Yeah. Oh man, so my glasses. Let me see here. I'm not even gonna cut this out. So, yeah, that's better. Some people asked, when it comes to investing into yourself, what I should invest in, especially when it comes to New York. I'm gonna cover that in my next video, but right now I'm gonna talk to you about the next video or next video after that. But right now I'm gonna cover and talk to you about where are you fishing at, okay? So a lot of times when people are trying to change over to a different, algorithm or a different speed of making money, you guys know that you're getting pushed out of the 9-to-5 sector, okay? They're moving more heavily into the AI, more robotic. You guys just thought it was just ChatGPT, huh? No, they've been doing the AI. They've been doing it. And they're rolling out a bunch of artificial intelligence, that AI, in this US heavily, okay? So they're doing a lot of pilot testing. They're trying to see where the mindset of everybody's is, you know what I'm saying? And like I keep telling you, they're getting prepared for Generation Z and Alpha. We out, okay? Let me help you understand. I said already, generation boomers are be all retired or passed on, transition around 2030. Let that sink in, okay? I'm gonna talk to you for a minute on this one. And when that's the case, what's your plans? Okay, 2030, Generation baby boomers are be passed on or all retired. That means something. Just like they transitioned from all free land to 13 colonies, from 13 colonies to 50 states, they about to switch again. This generational transformation of wealth, is just not stopping with certain this and this and this only. They about to be going through a lot of changes, and war might be part of that. Civil war and all that might be part of that, because of the split and the division that they're having with each other, the red and the blue, okay, and then other countries, okay. Where you gonna be at? But let me make sure I stay on topic here. Now, since Generation X is just kind of living off of the baby boomers, we've been doing what our mother and father telling us what to do. Our grandparents told us what to do, whether go get a certificate here, go to school, do this. We had a nice time to shine, okay? They're living off of their Social Security and their pensions. We trying to get to the Social Security and the pensions. Not I. I don't really need no Social Security. I'm not really focused on heavy on that or 401k. Mine is going to be off of investments in myself, and also investing and make sure that I turn that investments from myself and the ideas that I create into wealth, into residual, into my fixed income that I want it to be, not somebody else's number. So you got to think about that. So while you're we've been living off of that generation, or millenniums are stuck in the middle like the Generation X a little bit, but not the young millenniums. The young millenniums are right there with Generation Z, okay? Generation Z is coming. Millenniums are already kind of like being the big dogs, the free spirited, the free thinkers to the technology Generation Z, technology alpha, okay? Saying all that, the Generation Z and the young millenniums, especially alphas, they're going to be in this artificial intelligence world heavy, okay? So if you was around and young watching the cartoons Jetsons, Back to the Future movie, it's going to be like that. They selling us water, okay? They selling us water. What they going to be selling them? So now if you want to transition over to making sure you stay ahead of the pack, you want to be involved in investing right now into these companies that are going to be part of the artificial intelligence, part of the digital wave, part of the transformation, okay, for Generation Z and alphas. Yeah, and the young millenniums. You want to make sure you're at least putting invested over. Then number two, okay, social media is big. So since social media is heavy and they know people don't really read no more, they pick up their phone, okay? And that's what educates them. So they're going to control the type of way of you're going to be receiving education, but they're also going to make sure that censoring and make sure that, but the social media platforms have to pivot like any other business owner. So these Fortune 500 business companies, these billion-dollar companies and whatnot, they have to pivot based on the regulatory, based on the actual jurisdiction that they're in. They have to pivot. It's business, okay? But they're trying to make sure that they give still while they're pivoting. They're trying to take advantage of the number one thing, the people. While taking data on you and I, they have to know how we're moving, how we're thinking, how we receive, how we want to move in the world, what we want to spend, what makes us tick. So they're studying heavy Generation Z and Generation Z and Alpha. They're studying them heavy. So that millennium, young millenniums and Generation Z and Alpha, they're studying them heavily. I suggest you too. So do you think they'll be doing traditional 9-to-5 job like us? I'll wait. Yeah, it's going to be different, okay? So those of you that are moving over into the social media world, I'm going to have to split this video up and speak different, right? Because I'm already at these short videos I'll be doing that's around 8 to 10 minutes. I'm already past that. The next video, yes, I'm gonna split this. Next video, I'm gonna cover talking about when you're going from your 9-to-5, okay, and you're trying to embark into the social media, how you could kind of should look at it, how you should do it. A lot of people be saying a lot of fluff and they won't like narrow it down a little bit, okay? But in closing, you should not stick your head in the sand. And I appreciate, shout out to all you individuals that have been watching me and watching individuals like myself, been trying to let you know that what's happening. I would say watch less of FUD, watch less of individuals that just entertaining you, and make sure that 2023 and half of 2024. So some of y'all been listening to me in 2022. So you back then, and you knew that it was a bearish market, and you were investing in stocks, and you were investing in gold, silver, and you were investing in crypto. I'm still speaking that same tune. All of 2023 and half of 2024, you need to be finding some money, having some type of hustling going down, and investing money into these areas. Okay, I will cover a video probably on Sunday, or the third video talking about where people should purchase, what kind of coins that I would look at if you want to invest, that's allowing you to invest in New York, maybe even Texas, because they in Florida, certain areas. I've been telling y'all that these states operate and move like countries. They like to play games and just use different names, okay? Like stock exchange, block exchange. They like to play games. You just gotta figure it out. It's and just kind of like, so when you call them states out here, it's a country. What? Yeah. Well, you got to go to the DMV and you got to update your information when you cross over. Same thing you got to do if you go out there to Africa. You in Ghana and you decide to go to Tanzania and you want to stay long or you want to stay over there, you got to update your information. Okay? Try to go from here to go to Mexico. You got to update your information. Okay? But here, they want you to, if you decide to live from one state to another, you got to update your information. So these states run like countries. That's why when this situation went down a few years ago, states was telling you what you're supposed to do. Your remedy was with your state, the governor, AKA the country, AKA the president in your state. Because it's chess out here. Family, pay attention. Get off the checkerboard.
you.